Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Happy Thursday. 'Tis the final Thursday of the month of August, and this year has been going by at a pretty fast clip. Welcome back to Jank Pack Thursday, everybody's favorite 15 minutes of nonsense on Thursday on the internet. Last week, we dug into some of the Super Mario Brothers 1993 movie that came from For the Pulls, and then because of a rather large Jank Mail Day from Joe Mansman. There are 85 entries that live upon the wheel, so we're going to shuffle, we're going to spin, and we're going to dig into our little history factoid of the day. On this date, August the 28th, the year is 1957. South Carolina Senator Strom Thurmond begins the longest filibuster in Senate history. As a total, it ran for 57 days unsuccessfully against the Civil Rights Act. His particular portion lasted for 24 hours and 18 minutes. Just this past year, Cory Booker had a speech that lasted for 25 hours and 3 minutes. However, that is classified as the longest speech in Senate history because, unlike a filibuster, it was not against any sort of particular legislation. And coming up, we're going back to Bill and Ted. It's Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, or I can't remember what it is, but it's a very long Bill and Ted-esque title for the cards. This is going to be fun, so we'll see you over at the table in just a minute. All right, and over at the table we are. The box is extra stuffed because of the massive amount of packs that just came from Joe. So we're going to dig for the pack. No, hold on. Maybe we'll get lucky. I got ahead of myself. We will dig for the pack of the Bill and Ted's. I can't remember what they're called. I see Bill. I see Ted. Here we go. Bill and Ted. Box goes back up there. And then we will have there. What do we have here? Bill and Ted's Most Atypical Movie Cards. Win a bodacious trip to San Dimas, California, or some other non-bogus prize. I did look it up. San Dimas, California is... it's in the Los Angeles region, I think, like an hour or so east of Los Angeles. I don't know. I've never been there, don't know anything about it, other than the fact that this movie was set there. We have 10 Triumphant cards. It comes from Pro Set back in the day. Top quality Bill and Ted t-shirts. And what do we got here for information-wise? For a free Bill and Ted movie card checklist and Pro Set Gazette merchandise catalog, send your name, address. But they didn't put a checklist in the set? What kind of nonsense? What kind of Pro Set nonsense? But that is, honestly, if any company in the world was going to do it, it would be Pro Set. So we are going to go in. How many cards did we have? We had 10, so we'll split it off 5 and 5. And we're going to go in, we're going to take a look, we're going to have some fun, and like as with always with any of the movie cards, potential TTM fuel. There we go. God, it has been a while since I've seen these movies. I should change that. Evil Bill and Ted revealed that their mission is to totally kill Bill and Ted and to take over their lives. Curse you, evil Bill and Ted. Curse you both. There we go. There we go. We got Genghis Khan. The very excellent barbarian Genghis Khan, which is, I believe, how it's actually pronounced in the Mongolian dialect, demonstrates his martial arts skills. A most bodacious soldier and general, Miss of Arc, sword fights with Bill. God, I remember that now it's all flooding back. The presentation they did when all the historical figures just spilled out on stage. Fantastic. One would say, God, I can't even think of a stereotypical 90s expression. Tubular. I don't know. I got nothing. Bill and Ted simultaneously ask, will you marry us? Daw. Ain't it cute? Number 4, speaking of that, is that a flamingo or is that the hose? Nope, that is a flamingo. How you doing there? Bill and Ted land in present-day San Dimas in Bill's backyard. Missy is watering the flowers as the historical figures pull themselves out of the phone booth. And Missy doesn't think twice because it was the 90s. And the final one of the first half. Oh, is this taking out their evil doppelgangers? Yep. Evil Bill and Ted Most atypically push Bill and Ted off the side of a cliff and send them plummeting to their deaths. That is a great shot right there. I'm sorry. Here we go. Good old Napoleon. That guy was a trip in that movie. Especially that. Look at those eyes. Here we go. When Bill and Ted continue to round up subjects for their report, Deacon entertains Napoleon. Napoleon devours the ice cream and receives the Ziggy Piggy Award. That's right, there it is. And he kept that on his uniform the rest of the film. What a great shot. There's some great group shots. Ooh, Bill and Ted speak. Loogie Station, what is all this? What is all this nonsense? Loogie spit. Greetings and salutations. This is a new... Oh, it's, your Royal Deathness. What is this, like their thank you thing? This is interesting. I've never seen one like that. If anybody has, let me know what in the world I just looked at. There we go. Our friendo is back. Look at that. Look at the outfit. I gotta say, the outfit. Outer Mongolia, 1209. Bill and Ted bag another historical figure. Genghis Khan is lured away by a Twinkie and yanked inside the phone booth. Should have been a Klondike. If anybody remembers those ads, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Do not remember this part. I do not remember this part at all. Oh, that was, oh, that's right. That's because it's from a mix of both of them. There's Bogus Journey, which I haven't seen in even longer. Students attending Bill and Ted University prepare for class. Rufus conducts the lesson on the physics of acoustical reverberation with some help from the most non-heinous guest lecturers. God, there's just so much 90s in here. It's like actually kind of physically hurting my brain. Down you go, Knight, from Excellent Adventure. Dressed in a heavy metal armor, Bill and Ted brush with a non-triumphant disaster in the castle, only to totally bone a royal ugly dude. You know, there was two definitions of what bone meant back then. I'll leave it at that. And here is our chance to win a trip to San Dimas, California. I wonder, whenever you see stuff like that, it really makes you wonder, did anybody ever actually win these things? Because you kind of never, or is it kind of like, here we go, we'll do a little movie shout out to The Running Man, or was it just, you know, oh, you heard about the winners, but then you never saw them again because they were enjoying their prize? What if that's what it was? What if San Dimas was the place where they sent you to when they wanted you to disappear? I don't know. Again, these are the thoughts that kept me out of the really good schools. And now, community shout-out time. We go across the pond to our man from Birmingham. We've got our brother Goza at 174 subs, rapidly approaching 200. He is doing a lot of stuff now, busting out all kinds of cards. He's pulling some good low-numbered cards, but unfortunately, some specific teams have to pop up near the end and ruin all of the good fun. So link to Goza down below. He's doing premieres, I think Thursday and Friday he's doing premieres. Usually it's around 6 o'clock Eastern time, since he's over in the UK and they're like 28 years ahead of us or something of that nature. But again, good guy, hockey knowledge, tons of jerseys. Link to him down below. And actually, speaking of that, it is kind of ironic that I bring up Goza over there, because this week it is time for the Hunt Pack, and this time we're going back to the soccer. We're going for Vinnie Jones. We're going to get it. And again, I will say it every single time to all the Brits who want to get on the Americans for saying, haha, you use soccer, you guys invented the term, then stopped using it, and then got on us for using it. That's all I will say. Mickey Adams, you can make it up to me by giving me a Vinnie Jones. From Southampton, Ruel Fox, that's a great name. From Norwich City, John Fashanu, from Wimbledon, Paul Lake, Man City, John Barnes, is that Liverpool? Yeah, I didn't know. Nigel Clough, from Nottingham Forest, whoops, almost fell. Terry Gibson, well, at least we're getting our fill of short shorts. From Wimbledon, oh, there we go. Shout out to Maiden, we got us a little mullet. Steve Lovell, ooh, and he's got a little spike thing too. From Gillingham, and the final card, unfortunately, we got boned, but we got Steve Davis from Burnley. And that is going to do it. No Vinnie Jones, but that was a lot of fun. That was actually a lot of fun. Some Bill and Ted's excellent adventure and some excellent fun. A good shout out to my buddy Goza, rapidly approaching 200. And we got to see some soccer cards, but unfortunately we did not get Vinnie Jones. So that is going to do it for this episode of Jank Pack Thursday. Thank you so much, everybody over there and everybody down there. Always appreciate the support in the comments and taking the time out to hang with me. So enjoy the rest of your week, and until next time, we will see you later.